welcome to ESPN Battlefield, your number one source for Israelite carnage. On behalf of Haniza Hill, I'm Drahuza Hill. Thank you for tuning in today. It is a standoff here at the Valley of Elah. We're actually at day 40. This has been the longest pause in the entire history of the sport.
This is taking longer than it took Methuselah to kick the can.
Well, actually, Methuselah is here with us today. He's going to be honored at halftime for the Lifetime Achievement Award. That's right.
Well, that's the most exciting thing that's been happening in 40 days. This has been about as boring as the rain delay of Noah's Ark.
She ain't lying. The routine has been pretty simple. You see, each and every day, every morning, every evening, the Philistine champ, Goliath himself, he taunts our beloved, undefeated Israelite warriors. He mocks them. He shouts obscenities at them. And he struts his stuff. And there's a great deal of fear in our camp.
Well, let me tell you folks, if you have not yet met the Philistine champ, he has a new definition of the word beastly.
Goliath's stats are out of this world. You see, he stands taller than Taco Fall at 9'4". He weighs more than a baby elephant. He's reportedly 538 pounds, and we are not talking giga weight. This guy has 3% body fat. Rumor has it he also has 48 teeth.
That's 12 extra sets of molars. He can eat an apple in one bite at a time.
Holy, holy, holy. Where did this guy come from?
Well, we know he's from Gath. His dad was 10 feet tall and his mom, well, a hippopotamus.
Well, I'm not sure how true that is, but the guy is rumored as a boy to have drunk 18 gallons of goat milk a day, straight from the goat. Didn't even use a straw.
It looks like King Saul has his hands full with this one.
That's true. Let's go down to the battlefield. We've got an on-the-field reporter there, and let's see if he can shed any light on the situation. Over to you, Graham Methuselah.
Yeah, chaps, it's an interesting situation. I actually just got word with a shepherd boy named David, who seems a little tea out about the whole situation. I can assure you, he is not happy. And according to him, he was actually delivering cheese this morning to his brothers. And chaps, he's actually told me that he's going to talk to the king himself. I never heard of this little boy, but I'm going to see if we can get a bio, because I'm telling you, this little tiny teen is special. I'll get back to you when we have more. Back to you, Haniza Hill.
Well, Drahuza Hill, catch us up. Tell us what's at stake here.
Well, according to the rules of engagement, if and when a competitor steps up to meet Goliath, it's winner take all. If any one of these warriors could somehow beat the giant, the entire Philistine army would become our slaves. But if we go down today, you can kiss your unleavened bread goodbye. It's pork and beans from here on out.
But what if, just what if, one of our guys would step up to the plate? What would the lunatic win?
Well, for the first time, knowing how much is at stake, the king has promised his most desirable daughter. And that's not all. The king has also guaranteed tax exemption status for the entire family of whichever warrior would step forward.
Well, that's some prize. Let's check in with our on-the-field reporter and see if he has any information.
Over to you, Ostensila.
Well, guys, believe it or not, this courageous youngster by the name of David has approached Saul about taking on the champ. Supposedly, his dad Jesse has got the IRS on his back, so this tax exemption prize will be a huge relief. And though David's young, he's a ladies' man. He's got his eye on one of the king's daughters, so he's in it to win it today. King Saul even offered David his Under Armour. However, David is quite the naturalist, and he refused. And I actually am just now recently getting reports that the kid is a shepherd. While he's not tending his flock, he plays the harp for tormented kings and dodges sharp objects at the same time. Interesting. Well, the kid clearly has some field experience. Our statisticians say he's actually gotten 7 kills in the Junior Development League. That's 4 with a sling, that's 2 with a staff, and 1 with a rod. And no, ladies and gentlemen, we are not talking about humans. We're talking about 4 bears, 2 lions, and a handful of very quick squirrels.
That is impressive, Ostensila. But what's more impressive to me is his 3 straight seasons with no lost sheep. We haven't seen shepherding like that since the spotted sheep scandal of Jacob.
let's not bring up the asterisks here. Back to you, Granthuselah.
Well, chaps, I actually just spoke with the little warrior as he prepares for the main event, and he seems to have picked up 5 stones. I asked him why he picked up 5 stones, and a straight face he told me that he heard that Goliath had 4 brothers. His confidence is inspiring, but honestly, guys, this kid can't seriously think he has a shot. I just saw the spread from Battlefield.com, and it's 12 to 1 odds against the little fella. Looks like we'll all be Philistine slaves tonight.
Well, let's not count our mana before it falls. I mean, he did mention something about having God on his side, but let's call a spade a spade. I mean, his chances of winning are about as good as a virgin having a baby.
Well said, Drahuzahill. It's not going to happen.
Honeyzahill, this is looking like it could be our last show ever here on ESPN Battlefield. But let's go out with a bang. It looks like the battle is about to begin.
After waiting for 40 days, let's get ready to roll.
Dun 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 dun. There they go. We got about a 40-yard distance separating the opponents. Can you see the look in the Giants' eyes? This is not going to be pretty. We need you to catch us up on the field dialogue. On to you, Ostensila.
Yes, I think I heard him say he's going to give the little guy's flesh to the birds and wild animals. But David actually shouted back, and I quote, "Bring it on, fathead. You think because your sword weighs more than I do, that you've got an advantage. God's got my back, and I'm going to chop off your melon." Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see a chainsaw anywhere, so honestly don't see that happening today, but the kid does have some moxie. He's putting it all on the shoulders of the God of Israel.
They're closing in on each other.
Little Davy's sprinting towards him.
It looks like he's reaching into his fanny pack. He's taking out a stone. What is the youngster doing?
He's putting it all on the line. It's one shot for future Israel. It all comes down to this.
It's do or die, baby. And there goes the stone. The giant is down! Oh, unholy Sodom and Gomorrah! Ostensila, can we check out that helmet cam?
Oh my goodness, it's a direct hit, ladies and gentlemen! Right in the forehead. The giant never saw it coming. That stone was flying 137 miles an hour. That's right, 137. The champ's not getting up. Actually, oh my goodness, David's picking up the champ's sword. I didn't think the little guy could lift that thing. I thought I weighed more than him. And he's going to cut the giant's head off.
Guys, it is pandemonium down here. I don't know if you can hear me, but these fans are going crazy. This is their first time ever rushing the field. You would think the walls of Jericho have just came down. Back to you, Drahuzahill. I'm out.
Well, there you have it, folks. Just when you thought the season was over, the Hobbit saved Israel.
They're going to be writing songs about this kid all over Israel.
He's on his way to the top. Saul better keep his eye on David. You saw it here first. This has been a battle for the ages. That's right. For Drahuzahill and Honeyzahill, we'll see you next time on ESPN Battlefield. Shalom out.